Hi everyone, it's Eva Pieczak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I'd love to talk to you about leadership skills. But before I do, I just wanted to say Happy Easter. I hope you guys are spending your time with your loved ones and you're celebrating Easter. However you're celebrating it, whether you are doing it in Polish style, spending time with your family, or maybe you're doing it in Irish style, eating chocolate eggs, I hope you guys have an amazing time this weekend. And finally, I'd love to talk to you about leadership skills. Why do I talk about it? A lot of people come to me wanting to set up a business or multiplying their income. And the biggest thing that I've noticed that is lacking is developing leadership skills. So I met this lovely lady a couple of days ago that she worked for another company for about 30 years plus. And she was very good at doing what she did at that time. But then once she turned it into her own business, everything just started to fail. And she didn't understand why that is. And one of the biggest things that I've discovered when it comes to achieving goals and when it comes to developing a business, we have to develop leadership skills. So what sort of leadership skills I'm talking about? Well, first of all, a leader is a visionary. So a leader is not overpowered by current circumstances or what people say or what people do around. A leader has a vision of where they want to get to, and they just are fired up by that vision. We call it a C-type goal in Thinking into Results coaching process that I help people with. But you have a vision that fires you up every day. It doesn't matter if it's Easter or no Easter, you have a vision and you're getting towards that vision, no matter what other people say or do or what's happening in the interim. And it's so important to understand that you're actually guided by that vision. Imagine successful people like Wright brothers. If they didn't have a vision of that airplane in their mind, they wouldn't create that airplane because in the interim, nothing was actually happening out there. They had to be overpowered by that vision, consumed by that vision. And that's one of the main leadership skills that we need to develop in order to achieve goals or create successful business and multiply our income. The second thing is a leader has amazing successful habits. Now, habits of discipline, for instance. So basically, you don't have to ask yourself whether you need to do income generating activities, you just do them. You get up early in the morning, you have your morning routine, you have things that fire you up every day and that generate income for your business, or goal achieving activities that you perform every day in order to move yourself towards the desired outcome. And the third thing is part of leadership skills is having upbeat attitude. In 1960, one of the wealthiest men in the world was W. Clement Stone. And I really love his story because what he had a saying, that's good. It didn't matter what happened around him, he had a saying, that's good. And he always looked for the good in every situation. Now, ask yourself, do you lose it over other people saying things that you don't like or circumstances changing outside of you? Or do you keep a upbeat attitude inside of you? It's very challenging sometimes, but also it impacts your results. When you're in good mood, things are flowing. But when you lose it, when you're in bad mood, when you're negative, things just start falling apart. And one of the big things about being a leader is actually managing your attitude. You can actually do that. I will have an event happening, I think it's mid-May, about attitude, and if you can visit us, come along by all means and learn a little bit about that. But these are the three main leadership skills that I would love to talk to you about, and really encourage you to start looking at yourself and asking yourself, am I a visionary, or am I allowing other people to control me, or the other circumstances to control me? Do I have successful habits, or do I prefer sleeping than producing goals? I used to be that, and sometimes I catch myself still doing that, but I work through it very, very quickly. And do I have a upbeat attitude most of the time? Do I control myself? Do I control my attitude, or do people or circumstances throw me off? Ask yourself that, because these are important questions when it comes to achieving your goals, having successful business, and doing whatever you want in your life. So I hope that gives you some food for thought. If you want to develop leadership skills, then visit some of my events or come to webinars. We have special event coming up for entrepreneurs. You can find it in All the information you can find in abundantresults.com/events. And basically, I teach leadership skills and I help people develop them. And if you don't do it with me, just start doing it with someone else. But really look at your leadership skills and ask yourself, what do I need to tweak to get what I want in life? So I hope you got some food for thought and have a fantastic week. Take care.